Welcome. We're here to help you find the absolute best dog trainer for you and your pup right here in Portage. Making that right choice, that's the first step to having a happier dog and, honestly, a less stressed you. So we're going to get you all the info you need to feel really good about your decision.
We live in a great place, and having a well-behaved dog really is the key to enjoying all of it. Just think about it. Those peaceful walks on the Prairie Duneland Trail, or a chill visit to Founders Square Park. The right kind of training gets your dog ready for what makes our community special, so you can both get out there and really enjoy it.
Okay, so to make this super easy, we've broken it all down into 5 steps. We'll talk about training for life here in Portage, what makes a trainer good, how to pick a program, what questions you need to ask, and finally, some local rules and resources. Let's get started.
All right, first up, training for Portage life. So what does a well-trained dog even look like here in our community?
So the whole point is getting your dog ready for the stuff they'll actually see and hear around town. We're talking about a dog who can walk politely down the Riverwalk, stay calm when a train goes by the Ogden Dunes station, and maybe, just maybe, ignore those squirrels in the park. And of course, one who can just chill out when you have people over.
Okay, so now that we know what we're aiming for, how do you find the right person to help you get there? Let's talk about what makes a good trainer, what you should be looking for in terms of their philosophy and their credentials.
You're going to hear this term a lot, positive reinforcement. And for good reason. It's what vets and behavior experts all recommend. Basically, it's about rewarding your dog for doing the right thing, instead of punishing them for the wrong thing. It makes learning fun for them and really builds up that trust and that bond between you two.
Now, you might see a bunch of letters after a trainer's name, and they can look kind of confusing, but they're really important. These aren't just for show. Things like CPT-KA or KPA-CTP. They mean that trainer has put in the work, passed some tough exams, and is committed to staying up to date on the best methods. It shows a real level of professionalism.
All right, so you know what to look for in a trainer's approach and qualifications. Now let's get practical and talk about the different kinds of training programs. It's really about finding what works for your dog, your schedule, and what you're trying to achieve.
So you've basically got 2 main options, group classes or private training. Group classes are awesome because your dog learns to listen even with other dogs around, and they're usually more budget-friendly. Private sessions are fantastic for zeroing in on specific problems, things that happen right in your own home, and they're tailored just for you.
Okay, let's talk money. I know this is a big one for everybody. This table gives you a pretty good idea of the average cost for different types of training right here in the Portage area. As you can see, the price can really change depending on what you're looking for, so this should help you figure out what might fit into your budget.
All right, so when you start talking to trainers, you want to be prepared. Think of it like an interview. You are hiring them for a super important job, so it's totally okay and actually a really good idea to have a list of questions ready to go.
And asking these questions will tell you so much. You're listening for them to talk about positive methods, you want to know about their qualifications, and you want to feel confident they're creating a plan specifically for your dog. A real pro will be totally upfront about costs, how they track progress, and, this is a big one, what you need to do between lessons.
Okay, last section. Being a great dog owner isn't just about training. It's also about being a great neighbor. And that means knowing the local rules here in Portage.
So, a few key things to remember. These are pretty straightforward Porter County rules. Your dog has to be on a leash in public, they need a current rabies vaccine, that's state law, and you gotta be mindful of nuisance barking. It's all about making sure our neighborhoods are safe and pleasant for everyone.
And once you get going with your training, we have some amazing spots right here to practice. You can start at the dog park for some off-leash work, head to Woodland Park to practice walking with distractions, or even go to the lakefront. And for a real challenge, the trails at the Indiana Dunes are perfect. It's all about taking what you learn and using it in the real world.
So are you ready? Because putting in the effort now to find the right trainer, well, that's what sets you both up for years of fun and confidence together. It makes all the difference.
A well-trained dog is just a happier dog, one that's ready to get out and explore everything Portage has to offer right alongside you. We really wish you the best on your training journey. You're going to love having a calmer home and so many more rewarding adventures together, whether that's just walking around the block, visiting friends, or getting out to enjoy our beautiful parks.